Good evening, sir. Can you start by telling me when and where you were born?
Well, I was born in Ohio on August 5th, 1930.
And during your childhood, what exactly influenced you to become such a successful pilot in both the military and other organizations?
Well, actually, at a very early age, I developed a love of flying. Actually, I got my first piloting license when I was 16, so I kind of loved it.
Very good. How did your NASA career begin?
Well, at first, I became a naval aviator from 1949 to 1952 in the Korean War. I actually got to fly 78 combat missions.
Sounds like a fast start. After this, how did your career continue?
Well, for the next 17 years, I participated in different jobs for NASA that went from engineering to astronaut and administrator.
Did you enjoy those 17 years?
Sure did. Even got to fly over 200 different aircraft.
Now tell me more about becoming an astronaut.
Well, in 1962, I transferred to astronaut status, where I really developed a passion for it, and I became a command pilot. And I was actually very successful at it. You know, I was in control of 2 vehicles in space, so I had to be.
Now let's move on to your most famous mission, Apollo 11.
Apollo 11. Well, Apollo 11 was the first lunar landing mission that was made. The day I became the first person in history to land on the aircraft was on the moon, plus step on the surface. So, you know, I really appreciated that. You know, I felt like
It's very good. I see you got your flag here from there.
Yep.
How did you feel about that accomplishment?
Well, as I said, at the time, it was one small step for man and one giant leap for mankind.
Those are very famous words. Looking back at your career as an astronaut, what do you take from it all in terms of awards and accomplishments?
During my career, I was awarded the Medal of Freedom and Congressional Space Medal of Honor, even being decorated by 17 countries. However, I will always feel remembered for being the first man to land on the moon.
After Apollo 11, what became of your career, sir?
I resigned from NASA in 1971 and soon after joined the University of Cincinnati, where I became professor until 1978.
That's great. I'd like to thank you for taking time out of your busy schedule to participate in this interview and say that you changed our world with your accomplishments.
You're welcome, sir.